It's been a while since I've shared an audio excerpt with you from my series As It Flows From My Heart by Verona L. Jacobs. I like to share with you one entitled I Used to Be Martha. It can be found in the 5th volume, As It Flows From My Heart Naturally. I used to be Martha. I used to be Martha, busy doing the work of the Lord, saved but worn out, doing all that I thought He wanted me to do, yet too busy to spend time getting to know Him privately. Not purposeful in my service, just plain busy. Whatever I was asked to do to build up His kingdom, I said yes. Then one day, I heard a message that made it clear. Love Martha, but I wanted to be like Mary. I wanted a deeper understanding of who Jesus was. The more time I spent getting to know Him privately, I was no longer service-driven, but purpose-driven. My service fell in line with His purpose for my life as I followed His instructions of what to do and when to do it. I used to be Martha, but now I'm Mary. Thank you so much for listening. If you'd like additional information on this series, you can find it at www.asitflowsfrommyheart.com. Peace and blessings. I dedicate these writings to you, those who've experienced what I call what in the world moments. To you who were married and then you weren't. To the moms who were a duet and now you're performing solo. To you who've had loved ones on the cancer roll call who eventually dropped out of the course. Mom, dad, brother. To the children who didn't ask to come into this world, but the decisions of the people who brought you here bears great weight on whether your childhood will be heavy or light. To the caretakers who love more than you love yourselves. To the strong links that hold on to the weak ones with determination to strengthen their grip. To those who've been through a thing or two, but never forgot how they felt when they were going through. I dedicate these writings to you too, who may never have gone through anything or anything much. I pray that you will never have to experience what some have. But if you do, these writings will encourage you through it, or remind you how blessed you are. And if you need it, they will give you more of an understanding of those who may be making their way through some things and could benefit from your compassion. These writings are through the eyes of many over a 50-year journey and continues as it flows from my heart. I encourage you to never forget how you feel when you're going through difficulties so that God can use you to smooth the pavement of the one whose path has become rocky. I dedicate these writings to you. Thank you so much for listening. If you'd like additional information on the As It Flows From My Heart series by Verona L. Jacobs, please visit www.asitflowsfrommyheart.com. Peace and blessings. Circle of Sisters, authentic and transparent in nature, honest with themselves about themselves, committed to never forgetting how they felt when they were going through, available to share what they learned to get them to the other side of their what in the world moments. A circle of sisters are determined to seek, find, and fulfill the purpose that God created them for. May be dismissed by people, places, or things, but are still relevant. Are keepers of her sister, keeping the porch light on while they make their way out of darkness. Talks and praise her sister up, in and outside of her presence. Bold enough to talk to her, not about her. A circle of sisters dwell in a place of healing, honesty, awareness, acknowledgement, forgiveness for real, and agape love, unconditional. A circle of sisters don't look like what they've been through or are going through, and they don't want their sister to either. Thank you so much for listening. The As It Flows From My Heart Circle of Sisters is based on the book series As It Flows From My Heart. Verona L. Jacobs, poet, author. For additional information, please visit asitflowsfrommyheart.com. Peace and blessings. This is an excerpt from my copywritten series As It Flows From My Heart by Verona L. Jacobs. I would like to share with you one entitled Talk Isn't Cheap. It can be found in As It Flows From My Heart Continues. Talk isn't cheap. Who said talk was cheap? Don't think so. It's costly. The price of talk costs us things that can't be returned. The ultimate price is time that we can't get back. Time with family and friends, or potential family and friends. It starts relationships that shouldn't have been and stops some that were meant to be. Oh no, talk is not cheap. It costs some their self-esteem and self-worth. Others lose their sense of purpose and direction in church family. Jobs are lost. Health issues due to stress show up. Who said talk is cheap? Thank you so much for listening. You can find additional information on this series at asitflowsfrommyheart.com. Peace and blessings. This is an excerpt from the As It Flows From My Heart series by Verona L. Jacobs. This excerpt is from Volume 6, As It Flows From My Heart, Through It All, and is entitled Forgiveness. Forgiveness. That's a powerfully packed word. It has so many different compartments. To forgive self and others. To be forgiven. Action beyond the words. Honesty about the impact of the trespass. Commitment to the process of letting it go. Courage to address it, put it behind you, and move forward. When you work all aspects of forgiveness with determination, you're rewarded with freedom. That's a powerfully packed word. Forgiveness. Thank you for listening. And if you'd like more information on this series, you can find it at asitflowsfrommyheart.com. Peace and blessings.